Okay, so second day of routing. It's a wet day today, so good excuse to be inside. I'm going to use the jig to do this corner at the bottom and then use the strip to route against it for the next 2 lanes. Now, the problem I have is the dust extraction on the router blows outwards, so it's going to go everywhere. It's going to go over my workbench, all over the floor, all over the shelves. So I'm going to try hold the vacuum against it and see if I can collect most of the dust that comes out. But we'll see how we go. Mask again. That's pretty much perfectly on the line there, so I thought that was really good. Here we go. Now I'm just going to run the router around this to route the parallel lanes. The vacuum seemed to pick up the dust pretty good last time, so I'll try that again and see how we go. Well, I've got to say, the vacuum on the router is doing a pretty good job. There's little to no dust anywhere, whereas beforehand when I was just doing it open with no vacuum, it was going everywhere. Everyone knows MDF dust gets in everything, and the last thing I wanted to do was spray it all over the workbench and the shelving over there, so the vacuum trick with router in one hand and vacuum in the other is working pretty good, so I'll continue that. Now I'm going to start from the slot that's over to there onto the next piece down here, and then parallel around there. Okay, so I've done all the way up there, around there, down to here. What I'm doing here with this corner, I was going to put the jig on there and do like a perfect circle type thing, so spin it around. Problem is, sometimes when you have two pieces joining, they don't line up perfectly. I have one over there a little bit off kilter, so I had to adjust that to make it good. But I figure here, if I use a strip, I've already got it in place, I can still get a good radius corner, and it will flow on directly from where I last stopped at the line there. So it's not going to be a perfect circle. It's slightly, there's about 5 mil here and there all the way around, but it's going to make it interesting anyway. So I'll do this and then we'll start going down there. Then I'll have to tackle the pit bay. That's going to be a big job. Okay, that's the corner done. Let's push a car through it for fun. It's a BRM 124 scale car too. That's pretty good. It's not a perfect circle. It's a little bit off kilter, I think midpoint, but that's not going to affect the cars at all. So come down. This little kink here is to slow things down at the corner, otherwise it's going to be point and shoot straight, which you don't want. And there'll also be digital lane change here from that lane to that lane. We'll get to that later. Car comes around. Lovely. Alright, let's keep going. And the old obligatory car push test. Looks good. And back again.